Hello guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to be doing a tier list of troops town hall 1 to 12, starting with the Barbarian. Okay, so the Barbarian has like really low hit points. He doesn't really have much damage per second, and he's not really tanky at all. The good about him is he has one housing space, but the only problem is he's single target and his moving speed's pretty good, but I'm gonna put him in D for now. Moving on, second is the Ultra. The Ultra has way less hit points than the Barbarian and way less damage per second. The good thing is that she targets ground and air, and her moving speed's higher. So she's a bit better than the Barbarian, I guess, but still D. The Giant is different than the two because he has over 1000 hit points. He has over 30 damage per second. His favorite target is defenses, so he actually attacks what's attacking him, so he's not dumb. His housing space is a bit more. His moving speed's less, but at least he's a good tank. I like Town Halls 1 to 6, because technically he's the only tank. Moving on is, for the fourth troop is the Goblin. He has pretty good hit points, almost as much damage per second as the Giant, just 1 point less. And he does 2 times the damage to resources, and he's 1 housing space. His moving speed is way faster, especially coming to resources, so that means he overpowers the Barbarian and Ultra, so I'm going to put him in C for now, but the Giant is still better. The fifth troop is the Wildbreaker. The Wildbreaker, he was really good at the Town Halls, like 1 to 7, I guess, because that's when it was not that weak. He has good area splash, and he has decent hit points. He does 23 points of damage when he gets defeat, and well, of course his favorite was his favorite target is Wise. He has 2 housing spaces, and his moving speed's pretty good. He's a pretty good troop, but yeah. The next troop is the Balloon. For this tier list, I'm going in order for like the town halls they're in. For the Balloon, he's the first flying troop you get in the game. He's 5 housing spaces, just like the Giant, but that's still pretty good. His favorite target is also defenses. His movement speed is not really that good. Yeah, but he has good area splash. His hit points, so 390, better than the rest of the troops except for the Giant. His damage per second is pretty high, and his damage on defeat is the equal amount to his damage per second. So I'm gonna put him in B, as he's the first flying troop. Actually, wait a second. I'm gonna add. Wait, no, it's inside, but yes. I'm gonna add the SS to this tier list. Oh, damn it. Okay. Above. SS. SS. Good, okay. Moving on to the Wizard. He has, the good thing about him is, he's one of the only ground troops from Town Hall 1 to 5 who targets ground and air, so that's good. He has pretty good area splash, and he's way more ranged than the other troops. His housing space is 4, so a bit less than the Balloon and Giant. His movement speed is pretty decent. His hit points, are good. And his damage per second, well, actually his damage per second is more than his health. So technically, with the wizards are the only troops who can actually kill themselves in a battle, but I'm gonna put him in B. The balloons is still better than him because the balloons are flying troop. Moving on to the healer. The healer is really good. She can actually heal people. The only problem is she can't attack. For some reason she has area splash. She targets ground. Her movement speed is 16. It's pretty good. She can catch up to most troops. She has a good range. Housing space, the only problem is 14, and that's a lot. Her hit points are 900, so that's really good. So I'm gonna put her like in A, cause she's pretty OP, not gonna lie. Moving on to the next troop is the dragon. The dragon is the first troop who reached 2,300 hit points. His damage per second is really good. His housing space is 20, but I think that's fair enough. He's a good flying troop that has pretty good range. And he targets ground down there, like most their troops, and he has area splash. Like, it's better than the balloons, but I'm gonna put the dragon in last, cause like I feel like Town Hall, like 15 people still use him. The minion, he's not really good. Yeah, he did like he's really only good for like cleanup. He has 2 housing spaces, which is pretty good. His movement speed is higher than others. He targets ground and air, but the only problem is he's pretty weak. But I'm gonna put him B for now. In the middle of balloon and wizard. Okay, next is the Hog Rider. I like the Hog Rider because he is the first troop who can actually avoid walls. So say goodbye to wall breakers. His housing space is 5, which is pretty decent for a lot of Hog Riders. For spams, his favorite target is defenses, which is good. His movement speed is pretty fast, like compared to most troops. Like he targets on the ground, but yeah, his damage per second is pretty high when you upgrade him, and when you have a lot of them, and his hit points is 270, pretty decent. I'm gonna put him in S, so actually S for now. The P.E.K.K.A, he has the most hit points so far. He reached 4,000. His damage per second is really high, and he's like really tanky. His favorite targets, I'm pretty sure defenses, which is good. His housing space is 25, which is a lot. But he is a new troop and a good troop, so I think it's fair enough. Maybe they could have lowered it down a bit, but I don't know. His movement speed is pretty good. It's equal to the Hogwarts. No, it's equal to the Dragons. That's what I was trying to say. And he's a ground troop. I'm gonna put him in like a S for now. Moving on to the Valkyrie. She I see that Tina is saying she's trash or something. Her hit points are pretty high. Her damage per second it's pretty good. Like especially when you upgrade her. And like people don't really upgrade their defenses as much anymore. Her housing space is 8, which is like decent, below 10. Her movement speed is pretty high. It's the same as Hog Riders. She has good area splash. Like most troops. I'm gonna put her in maybe A for now. I don't know about the Valkyrie. The next troop is the Golem. The thing I like about him is when he gets killed, he can spawn 2 units. His hit points are 5,000 over the P.E.K.K.A. His damage per second is 35 though, so it's pretty low, so he's really weak to expos. His damage on defeat is 350, that's pretty decent. His favorite targets are defense, that's what I like about tanky troops, is that they target defenses for you, while the mid troops go in and spam. His single target, his movement speed is pretty decent for a tank. I'm gonna put him above P.E.K.K.A. because he's better. I'm trying to make my videos less than 15 minutes because it takes up a lot of my computer space, to be honest, and I have to use hand brake to cut it down. So I might only go to 10 or 10. Next troop is Baby Dragon. He has pretty good hit points. He's a really good tank in the game, and he took his squad in air. His husband space is 10, which is pretty good. You can get 20 of them if you have an army space of 200. His movement speed is pretty high. Characters who have movement speed over 20 is really good. I'm gonna put the baby. Oops. I'm gonna put the Baby Dragon maybe a bit over the Hog Rider. Okay, moving on to the Witch. The Witch is a pretty unbalanced troop in the game. With skeletons, if you spam them, they become pretty strong. Per Witch, the max unit size they can summon are 6, and the skeleton level is 1. Her damage per second is 100. It's pretty low. Actually, it's not low. Her hit points is 300, which is good. But the only problem is she has no defense at all, dude. Her skeletons do all the work. She targets squad in air, which is good. Her movement speed is the same as her housing space. And she has area splash. I'm gonna put her in a decent A above healer. Okay, the Lava Hound has the most hit points out of the troops from both Town Hall 1 to 12. More than the Electro Dragon, so that is OP. He is a tanky project troop. He targets air defenses. I have no idea why, but at least he targets the defense. His housing space is 30. But his movement speed is pretty good, it's 20. He targets on the ground. I wish he could target air, but when he dies, he summons mini lava things, so it's pretty good. His damage per second is 12, it's pretty low. But I'm gonna put him in SS for now, because he's pretty good. And moving on, I think this might be the last Town Hall for the tier list is the Miner. He has good hit points, it's 550. He can go underwise, which is better than Hog Riders, because they don't get detected. His damage per second is below 100, and it's slower than the Witches, but he's a still pretty good troop. His movement speed 32 is the most highest right now. His space is only 6, and he targets on the ground, but I'm gonna put him in above Baby Dragon. Actually, yeah, above Baby Dragon for now. Last troop is the Bowler. He has good hit points. He has good damage per second. His area splash is good. His movement speed is pretty low. His housing space is the same as the Miners. I'm gonna put him in a solid A. That's the end of the video, guys. It's my longest video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. And if you did, I'm gonna make more tier list videos. It's a pretty popular thing on YouTube. Bye.